pleasure to ask Dr. Kathy Denton to the podium to provide the presidential address.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, stage party, family, friends, and honored guests. First, I want to congratulate our graduates. Today marks a milestone in your lives, and you deserve our recognition and praise. I'm sure there are times when you doubted you would get here, but you did it, and we're very proud of you. Not everyone who starts a college program finishes it, and you've distinguished yourself from others by completing what you started, persevering through the tough times. It seems fitting on this day to acknowledge those who believed in and supported you, your family and friends. In addition, I want to take this opportunity to thank our faculty and staff for their commitment to your education. I think I speak for all of them when I say how pleased we are to watch you cross the stage and to share in the ceremony with you today. Graduation is a day to reflect on your past accomplishments and to consider what the future holds. Some people run toward the future, wanting to advance quickly to meet the next goal, jumping at opportunities. Other people move more deliberately, with care and planning, progressing very purposely toward the next stage of their lives. Still others want to enjoy a sense of accomplishment and completion before facing the next challenge, which is completely understandable and even formalized by ceremonies like this one. Whatever pace you set for yourself to move toward the next stage in life, I want you to remember that what you've learned at Douglas College will help you achieve your next goal. Think about the skills you have acquired. Think about the challenges you faced and how you solved those challenges. Construct a personal narrative of your time at Douglas College and how your personality, skills, and interests develop as a result. Think about how your studies informed your passions. This exercise will strengthen your awareness of the meaning of your education so you can tell it to others, perhaps future employers, or the people who consider graduate applications in the future if you go on to other studies. For the most part, when you talk about what education provided you, the people you're talking to won't want to know the details about exactly what you learned, the content of your studies. They'll want to know how you've grown intellectually and personally because of your education. You can think critically. You can apply theories. You can communicate your ideas, and you can critique the ideas of others. You learned how to adapt to challenges, intellectual challenges, such as research projects, and social challenges, such as working in groups, often dysfunctional groups. I hope that when you construct your personal narrative, you will appreciate that the faculty and staff here have also constructed a personal narrative of you. We know you, or appropriately, they know you. From the time you arrived at Douglas College, we have watched you develop. Some of you came in knowing exactly what you wanted to do. Some were unsure. Some anticipated failure, or worse yet, boredom. Students often tell us their stories, how they felt when they arrived at the college, and the critical moments that shaped their interests. So when graduation rolls around, we see you cross the stage. We wonder, what will you do next? And we get nostalgic, and we wonder about the students who graduated before you and what they're doing. And in the future, we will think of you again. We hope you will think of us too. We hope you will stay connected with us. We hope that when one day you're working and somebody comes in for a job, you learn that they're a Douglas College student, it will evoke good memories and feelings, and you'll hire them. If you need further education, of course, we hope you'll come back. Many students come back to Douglas College to study, to take further education. Some come back to visit. Some come back to ask for a reference. A lot of times, students will go on to education elsewhere, and they'll come back to their Douglas College faculty members for that very important reference. And they do it because we know you. We know you from when you started here, and we've already seen how much you've grown, and our small class sizes get us to be able to understand in ways that others often don't get to understand. Now, I say we know you and we care about you. We want you to come back to visit and have references, all of those good things. And I'm sure you're thinking, I can think of times that it didn't feel like the professors really had all those good feelings in their minds, when they signed papers on topics you didn't like, when they took marks off for handing things in late or otherwise imposed punishments on you. But you see, we're trying to prepare you for a future in some kind of employment or future education, and we often don't know what that will be, and you don't know what that will be. And we take the responsibility of preparing you very seriously. This graduation ceremony covers the faculties of Humanities and Social Sciences, and Language, Literature, and Performing Arts. Many of you will go on to further education. Some will go into jobs, possibly in the public sector, or in small businesses in the community or other community organizations. As you enter your chosen profession now or in the near future, keep your eyes on the horizon so you can adapt to changes. Broaden your experience to distinguish yourselves from others who have the same job. Think about what skills you need to advance in your career so you can be prepared when an interesting opportunity comes along. So now, as you go into the world, as you move toward your future, whether it involves a job search or the pursuit of further education, embrace the experience. This is your life that you're living, not somebody else's life. Do right by yourself. Be open to new opportunities. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity to come along. Make a move. You're going to have way more experiences in life, more experiences to grow and develop if you're moving through life than if you're sitting and waiting for the perfect opportunity to come along. It may not. Don't let yourself get stuck. Get out there and do something. You really can't lose, because even if you don't like what you're doing, you'll gain experience and self-knowledge. And you can use that self-knowledge and experience to move on to the next opportunity. So graduates, congratulations, and keep making us proud.
Graduates, your Douglas College Alumni Association is committed to your continued success. We encourage you to join the alumni and to maintain your ties with Douglas College, as well as your fellow graduates. Please take a moment to stop by the Alumni Association table in the concourse to get your alumni card. Now it is my pleasure to invite all of you to a wonderful reception, which will be directly outside the theater to your left as you exit. As is tradition at our college, we will escort our stage party, faculty, and new graduates from the theater first, and invite members of the audience to follow and join us outside under the tents. I ask that you please remain seated for just a few more moments to join us in a well-deserved round of applause for a number of people. And I know you can applaud, so it's good. Graduation is a most significant event for Douglas College. It would not be possible without the hard work of our dedicated graduation committee and graduation assistants, committed to making this the best event anywhere. Many people behind the scenes making this look easy, but not so easy, and it's a wonderful thing to plan and put together. I need to specifically thank a few people. Our pianists, who we've been enjoying, Bo Duquesne, a Douglas College alumni. Matt Kennedy, also a Douglas College alumni. Our interpreters, Jessica Seegers and Stephanie Attridge. Our reception musicians who you'll soon enjoy as you go into the tents, Bo Duquesne, Bruce Hardy, Surinder Kaira, and Sukhjinder Sandhu. Brian Pratt, Dwayne Thornhill, and Christine McDowell. Our most flawless fabulous announcer, Leah Ponting. Our graduation assistant, Marcy Tallman. Our associate registrar for graduation, Anne McMillan. Our fabulous piper, Connor Watt. Feels so good that I get to walk behind him. And finally, a woman who's been 10 years putting together our graduation ceremony and working with the graduates to be sure they meet all the requirements for their credentials, and a person who just brings so much passion and heart to our graduation ceremonies, Christine Kerr. Come on up. Last but not least, let's have one final round of applause for our graduates of 2015.